Continuing from the last video, I told you guys my phone was going to overheat. I was talking about how a lot of content creators is fake. And I need for you guys to understand and get some context of exactly what I'm saying. Now, when I say a lot of content creators are fake, I need for you good people out there to don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I never said that Kev, his brother, and the sister is fake. It's not what I said. When they come online and the sister says she have receipts and she's showing receipts where she's claiming that Robert said this and Kev said that and well, they wanted me to say this, and that's being fake. Because if the drama would have never happened, she would have never told you that. She would have kept that in the family, and nobody wouldn't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? In other words, if this family issue wasn't happening, there would have been no need to bring out those receipts. That is what I mean by being fake. I ain't saying everything they do is fake. What I'm saying is by the sister bringing out receipts, what it says is you can't even trust her when she speak, because that means there's a lot of secrets that happened in the past that she know wasn't right or was deceptive to you good people. And she kept that off the internet. But now that they have this drama going on, she figures it's a good time to tell you about these receipts. That's being disingenuous because you kept them receipts quiet when it was, time to make money with the fam. She never said nothing then. These are the kind of things that I look at. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying and y'all go running at the mouth saying that I said that them folks over there is fake so y'all can continue building y'all drama. Because I know some of y'all are good for that. My point is about being positive and doing what I need to do to stimulate thought and get people to think about their actions. A lot of you folks love drama too much, man. And y'all got your own family drama that you refuse to deal with. You got your own demons to take care of. You got your own demons that is destroying your family, but you online casting judgment on these folks. Their drama is no different than your drama. Just that we don't know about your drama. How about you put your drama on social media so we could talk about it? I don't think you're willing to do that. I don't think the majority of you are willing to come on social media and tell us your dirty laundry. Because you don't want nobody to know about the secrets that you hiding. And that doesn't mean all of you good people are hiding secrets. Some of y'all don't got no drama. But you did have drama in the past. My point is, I'm seeing the comments and a lot of y'all saying that, I got things all mixed up, that we in a new day and some people just need to share their truth on social media. No. When it comes to family drama, that stays off social media. That doesn't make no sense. Y'all just nosy. Y'all just like hearing about other people nonsense. You know what I mean? If you Panamanian, they call it bochinche. You like bochinche. You like all of that type of stuff. You like the gossip. You like the juice. You like hearing about other people's dirt. That's not cool. That's not speaking truth, because here's the thing. If you got family drama, you telling me, a total stranger, about your personal business is not solving none of your problems. All you're doing is embarrassing your family. That's all you're doing. Embarrassing your family, making yourselves look bad. That's all you're doing. You ain't helping your family by telling me you're dirt. Even if the two brothers did the sister dirty, it's none of your business. Do you understand that part? Which means that's their family business. So them speaking on these issues in the public is entertainment for you, but you're not offering no solutions. See, the majority of you that are instigating this drama, not all of you, some of you want to see the solutions. Some of you want to see them reconcile and move forward. Some of you want them to get back to making good content and, entertaining the people the right way. So a lot of you also love to see the drama. And no matter how much positive energy we put out there in the universe, it's like you want to continue to instigate by saying, well, her brothers did this to her and you don't know the whole story. No, you love drama because you're not even trying to offer a solution. It's like you want this thing to keep going, but you ain't trying to solve the problems you got in your house. You ain't trying to solve the drama you got in your family, the strife and the bitterness, the resentment, the unforgiveness that you hold with your family. You're not forgiving them. Instead, you want to look at that cat. You want to focus on him and what he did to his sister. But what about what you did to your sister? What about that? You see what I mean? For some reason, you ain't even thinking about it. You just thinking about, okay, look what he did to his sister. Or, well, he was doing this for money. Well, how many times you screwed over your family for money? How many of you borrowed money from your family that you have yet to pay back? See, I talk about family issues sometimes when it's a teachable moment. But I don't come on social media to air out my fam and throw them under the bus. But if there's a teaching moment for me that I can educate and stimulate thought in you good people, I might bring up those issues and raise awareness to that type of stuff in order to teach you guys how to do better so that you don't make the same mistakes I did. You know what I mean? When I first got in North Carolina, it was on my birthday. This is me being transparent with you good people because I know just like I had family drama, you had family drama too. So let's not act like we holier than thou, like we so perfect. That's the problem with a lot of you good people. You be thinking you're so perfect and flawless that you don't got no stains on them drawers, or as though, you know what I'm saying, there's no dust in your house. It doesn't matter how clean you are, there's some dust somewhere. If I go to your house and I go like this, I'm gonna find some dust, which prove everything ain't clean as you try to make it out to be. But let's get back to the content. When I first touched down in North Carolina, it was my birthday. You know what I mean? And my little bro had hit me up to say happy birthday. Now, I haven't spoken to my little bro probably in like a year or two. And you could say about 2 years. And we had like I wouldn't even call it a fallout because there was really no beef. There was really no argument. I had loaned bro a couple of thousands of dollars. We're not talking about no little money. We're talking about some bags. You know what I mean? And I needed that bread. That bread was important to me. But I knew that my mom, God rest her soul, she passed away due to cancer. I knew that if she was here, she would have want me to help my little bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he had issues. And basically, I loaned him the bread. And it's like he disappeared. It's like he wasn't focusing on paying back. And I was concerned about that because that was like a couple of bands. And I knew that I needed that money because it was during the pandemic when I was getting laid off from my job because I didn't take the mark of the beast or whatever you want to call that potion sauce. So I needed the money. I got a family to raise. but I still looked out for my bro because he was in a bad situation, but I needed that money. I didn't give it, I loaned it. It's the difference between giving and loaning. So he called me. We haven't spoken in 2 years. And he called to wish a happy birthday. And I knew that was his way of trying to break the ice. That was his way of trying to start the conversation. And I knew he owed me money, but I knew my mom, she wouldn't want us to be fighting over money. At first I was upset because I wanted my bread. But then I decided, you know what? Forget the money. My brother's more important. So basically what I did is I told him his debt is forgiven. And that was it. He don't owe me no money. And I told him that on the phone call. I said, bro, you don't owe me no money. Your debt is forgiven. And our relationship is back intact. Now, what if I would have held on to strife and felt like, yo, you owe me my money, dog. You got to pay me. If you don't pay me, bro, you know what I mean? We would still be beefing over some money. Think about how many families are destroyed right now over money. You see what I mean? So when we look at this family with these three, it's a lot of drama. You know what I mean? People telling me about some other sister named Dawn or something like that. Fam, I don't know nothing about no sister named Dawn on their end. And I'm not here to talk about her because I don't know who that is. But people in my ear like, yo, man, she did them dirty. She's doing this. I'm like, yo, how y'all know about everybody drama like this, dog? My video is not about no Dawn. My video is about the two brothers and the sister who's dragging them right now. That's what this video is about. So save me all of that noise about some other sister. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't care about all that drama. Y'all be too invested in these people's personal lives to the point where y'all not offering no solutions. I'm one of the only content creators that is offering solutions regarding these situations. You know what I mean? You got to be positive with these things. You can't be out here just, wanting to see bloodshed with this family. Can't be doing that evil stuff, bro. Like, it's evil. And it needs to stop, But if my other video didn't cut off, I would have been continuing on for about 1 hour. So it's kind of cool that it cut off because it cut off right at the last minute, right at the right moment. And it wasn't like I left anybody in the dark because it cut off smooth. That's the Most High. But getting back to the content, to the sister, let me offer you some advice. Let me offer you some encouragement. Even though you may feel your brothers did you dirty, I don't know the magnitude of the pain. I don't know the magnitude of the hurt you experience. Maybe that hurt, we in the people, in the public, we don't understand that pain. We don't understand all the things you've been through, the dark times, the struggles, financially, emotionally. And maybe you feel your brothers wasn't there. Maybe you felt you showed them more love than they gave you. And you might figure, well, this is the right way to express that pain. But it's actually the wrong way. Because in the public, it might appear like everybody's listening to your truth. But your truth is also causing damage in your own family. It's embarrassing the family. You might think you're setting the record straight. But in the end, what does it profit you? You know what I mean? You're a black woman. You're married, right? You got people that hate you. You got people that love you. You probably think I hate you. I don't know you personally, but I do know about your brothers. I do know about them, and I'm not taking nobody's side. All of y'all are wrong in this situation. I just need for you to hear me out. You know what I mean? Don't be too quick to write me off as just some hater or I'm taking sides and I don't understand. And all. We're not here for all of that drama. What we here is to focus on the real. This is family business. Whatever business you got going on with your bros, those are your bros right there. Those are supposed to be the most influential people in your life. And when you got family drama like that with your brothers and sisters, it's the worst kind of drama, because they supposed to have your back as much as you have their back. And you might feel they don't have your back. But at the end of the day, it's just something you got to do. Now, I don't know if your parents are still alive. I don't know if your mama is still amongst the living or your dad. At the same time, if your folks are not around, most high forbid, I'm not wishing death on nobody, but if your folks are no longer here, would this be something your parents would want to see? Would this be something your great grandma or your grandma would want to see, that you, a grown woman, is online dragging your brothers? And hear me out. I know that you feel your brothers did you dirty. You might be saying, but you don't know what they did to me. You don't know all the pain. I don't need to know all of that. All I know is that I understand family drama, because I'm not perfect. My family is not perfect. You understand me? There's all sorts of drama. But at the end of the day, who am I to throw any of y'all under the bus? What we supposed to do is get back to the solution. Okay, the problems is there, the hurt, the pain, all that stuff is there. Okay, how do we resolve this issue? Because talking about it online ain't solving nothing by going back and forth. It's not solving no problems. You know what I mean? People are just instigating the matter because they're trying to make a few dollars. Now, some may say, but you monetize your video. Fam, I'm a content creator. This is what I do. I'm not online sharing my family business. You are. Now, I could be exploiting your situation because your videos is online. And under fair use, I could go take all your videos where you were cussing, flipping, and wilding, and I could review and clip your videos little by little by little and run the numbers up. But I'm not doing that. Do you see the difference? This is my video right here. This is me just sharing my truth about what's going on. I'm not even using your content, which I could under fair use, but I choose not to. You know why? Because it's a sensitive situation. I see the emotions, I see the hurt, I see the pain, I see the things you're dealing with. I see the frustration. That's not healthy, because you're showing a lot of anger and a lot of pain. That right there is not healthy for you. And I don't know if you got kids, but if your kids are seeing their mama going out like that, that's not cool. And then your husband is on the sidelines, he's seeing that too. You know what I mean? I felt that he should have did a better job, but he was flipping on your brothers too, which is out of pocket. I already talked about that in another video. You know what I mean? Now you might think, but damn, it seemed like everybody's ganging up on me and trying to drag me. Nobody dragging you. I'm just speaking truth. I'm being fair and balanced. I'm not taking nobody's sides. Like I said, your brothers are wrong too for even being online responding. I already talked about that already. Kev is wrong for even responding. If his videos are monetized, he's wrong. He might not agree with me, but at the end of the day, a man of integrity will sit back and weigh the evidence and be like, you know what? This brother been fair and balanced. This brother definitely is focusing on solution. He ain't dragging nobody. He ain't disrespecting nobody. I ain't disrespecting none of y'all. Kevin is talented. Robert is talented. I made videos where he was up at the mall or something with some fine sister. And I was like, wow, she looking real good. He out there having fun, living his life. You know what I mean? He did a lot of skits in the past. I mean, the brother been doing a lot of things. So y'all got a talented family. You got your own talent in your own right. Think about what y'all could be doing if ain't no beef. Think about the kind of bread y'all could be making, the family unity. It ain't even all about the money, dog. Like, for real, for real. No disrespect for calling you dog. That's just the way I'm talking. But my point is this. If your family is intact and y'all doing what y'all got to do, it's not just about the money that y'all can make if y'all stick together. It's about the bond that the family can have now, because you're doing your part, he's doing his part, everybody's doing their part. And now y'all able to understand each other, respect one another. So there's no more issues, no more drama. And to me, that's the most important thing that matters right now. And I think that a lot of people is losing sight of the solution. Everybody's running their mouth, but nobody's offering solutions to the table. That's why I come in a matter that is civil, respectful for all people involved so that we can walk away with a solution. You know what I mean? That's what's more important. So as a black woman, your family legacy is what's on the line. You know what I mean? Your name, your brand, that's on the line. You might be excited because you hit 10,000 subs. You figure you feeling yourself a little bit. You probably made a few dollars on the back end, a little support. All of that is cool. Everybody got to get paid. But getting paid off of your family drama, that's not cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool. I get it. You probably might be in need of support. I get it. All of that stuff I get. Look, all us, listen, fam, to all the viewers, to Toya, to Kev, Robert, we all gotta eat. We all gotta pay bills, dog. I get it. We all struggle. I understand that. But family business, not supposed to be online, dog. And we're not supposed to monetize family business. We're not supposed to do that. So if you collecting a few cash apps on the back end, your brothers are doing the same thing, even if they not speaking your name, that's still not cool. To the brothers, if you guys are collecting Venmo, cash apps, or anything while addressing this situation, you wrong. And I mean that with all due respect, because like I said, you guys are on social media. You got a talented family. Brother Kev, he got his 2 wives, got his kids. Brother Robert, you see him with his daughter doing his thing. You know, you could tell that he's a father. He's always there with his daughter. We cracked jokes in the past. We might have roasted these cats, but at the end of the day, y'all family. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. So sometimes you might need to see a positive video of somebody that's really speaking truth to your situation, rather than just capitalizing off of it by instigating the drama or taking sides and all that goofy stuff. We're not here to do that. You know what I mean? So I want you, as a black woman, to think about what you're doing. Take down all them videos, man. Take down them videos. Have a fresh new start. If anything, make a positive video. But like, look, I'm not entertaining this drama. Those are my brothers. Yeah, I spoke my truth. I did what I had to do. I let that off my chest. But I got to restore back my fam. Because at the end of the day, my fam is all I got. When the smoke clear, it's your fam that's going to be there. Everybody else, all the strangers, all the viewers, they're going to all disappear. You know what I mean? If you got brothers and sisters, y'all supposed to have a tight bond no matter what. If your brother stole your shirt, it doesn't matter. That's my bro. I could forgive that. If my sister disrespected me, it doesn't matter. That's still my sister. That's my fam. You know what I mean? Family always comes first. You don't ever put other people before your family. Always remember that. Y'all got to stay on code, fam. Y'all got to stay on code. And that's the problem in today's day. There's no loyalty, man. People forgot about code. Family is everything. Y'all remember them back in the day mobster films with the Italians? Everything was about code. Everything was about family. They didn't play with that. You got out of line, you got dealt with. Anything going on in the family, you keep that in the family house. You don't ever disrespect your family. Y'all remember that scene? I forgot what movie it was where I think it was Casino. I'm not sure if it was Casino or Goodfellas, but there was a scene where one of the dudes was saying something. He said, don't ever speak against your family. I forgot which movie it was. It was a mobster movie. It was a mobster movie. I forgot which one it was. Or it was, I'm not sure. You could probably put it in the chat. But it was a popular movie. And he told his brother, he said, don't ever take sides against your family. Even if your family is wrong. Listen, let me tell you something, fam. Check this out. Want me to tell you how this loyalty works? Check this out. If I have a brother, and this is just me being 100, if I got a brother that is on the run from the law and the police is looking for him for murder, I ain't telling the police where my bro is at. Let them go find him. I'm not going to throw my brother under the bus, even if he's guilty. I'm not throwing him under the bus. That's my bro. Let the law find them. That's loyalty. Even if they wrong, you never throw your family under the bus. It's real talk. That's real talk right there, fam. And a lot of people don't got that kind of loyalty. Now, of course, if your brother did wrong and he murdered somebody, he got to do his time. I'm not saying that if he committed a crime, that you give him a pass because he's guilty. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be the law enforcement to throw my brother under the bus. If the police is looking for him, let them go find him. But I'm not going to get him the address. That's not what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? But if he did the crime, he got to do the time. He got to be accountable for his actions. We're not saying that if somebody do evil or they do wrong, you just act like that didn't happen. That's no different than if a dude was touching some damn kids and you kind of turn a blind eye to that. No, we got to put him in a box. You know what I mean? We got to put that damn demon in a box for getting out of pocket. You know what I mean? That's just the way things go. What I'm talking about is I'm not throwing him under the bus or dragging him on social media for content so I can make a few dollars off the back of my bro. I'm not doing that. So as a sister, you got to look at this thing from a logical point of view. Think about what you're losing versus what you gaining. A few cash apps, that's not going to last. You're going to spend that off like this. A few groceries, some gas money for the car. After that, you're done. What you going to do next week? How much more videos are you going to make? How many new receipts are you going to put out there? Come on now. You got to think about this. And I know I'm talking a lot regarding this situation, but what I'm trying to do is instill some value in you, because what's happening on social media is you got a lot of devils. Now, I don't know your religious background. I don't know what you believe in, but you got to understand there's a devil in this world, and this devil is on your back and making you do things that is not kosher. And I'm not blaming you. All of you, your brothers and you got to fall back, cease fire, take down all those videos, and make the public starve concerning this drama fest. Y'all got to starve the public regarding this drama. Real talk. All of this mess that y'all got going on right now, you got to starve the public. Don't feed them no more. No more drama. Take all them videos down. Delete them videos. You know what I mean? To the two brothers, y'all know who y'all are. I don't got to keep mentioning y'all name. But at the end of the day, any videos y'all made about y'all sis, any sort of nonsense, take those videos down, man. Take down all the posts. Even if they monetize, take them down. Show her that you mean business. Y'all family. Always remember that. Y'all family. You don't got nothing to prove to us, the people. We strangers. Y'all grew up in the sandbox. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be a special bond between y'all that is totally different from us. Of course, family can be crazy at times. Sometimes your family could be some of the worst enemies. But at the end of the day, blood is thicker than water. And you can't continue to sit there and let social media tear your family apart. You can't let that happen. You know, these kids are watching. Your brother kids is watching this. They recognize what's happening. This is toxic. So y'all need to do the right thing. Y'all need to do the right thing about this situation. I'm going to keep making these videos. I'm going to keep making these videos because I know in the late night hours, some of y'all watching these videos. And y'all peeping game. And y'all probably like, damn, this brother spitting mad truth. But I'm doing this because everybody else is being negative. I don't want to be a part of that party. I don't want to be a part of the negative club where everybody is wishing death on y'all and waiting for y'all to crash out. You know what I mean? Y'all all got the same spirit, believe it or not. Y'all all defended each other at one point. But as a big sister, and I don't know who's the elder, to be honest, so excuse me if I call you the big sister, but it just appears like you the big sister because you said you've been defending your bros for a minute. And as a big sister, you got to always look at this thing for what it is. Everybody in the public are strangers. Always remember that. You don't got nothing to prove to us. We the strangers, we're in the public eye. Most of these people don't even care about your situation. They're just happy to see your family fighting. I'm trying to spit some real truth so you can understand. People don't care about your situation. It's entertainment. Entertainment, that's all it is. Now, you might have a few people that sincerely from the heart is worried about you. They're concerned about you. But a true friend is going to tell you to fall back. A true friend is going to tell you, sis, take down those videos. Just clear the air and just keep it cool. You know what I mean? Let's not entertain this BS no more. Even if they want to act a fool, you got to do that for yourself. Because if you stay online trying to prove something to these people, I'm telling you, these people will eat you alive. They'll put batteries in your back. You'll find yourself on social media all day, arguing, complaining, and cussing, and acting a fool. Don't let that destroy your channel. You got 10,000 subs. Now, sis, and I'm going to call you sis because you're a black woman. But I'm going to tell you something straight. You got 10,000 subs. Let's focus on positive energy. Let's focus on restructuring your platform with positive content, entertaining content, content that is creative, that can make your viewers respect your craft. Let's focus on that. Let's focus on collaborating with people that have interests like you. Focus on getting to the bag. Focus on you and your husband putting together something that can earn real dollars rather than this drama. You know what I mean? Like, focus on that. Take a break. Take a break. Make a video. Tell your audience, look, I'm done. I'm done with the drama. I'm done with the mess. I'm clearing my heart. I'm not going to focus on negativity no more. I want to do something positive in my life. I want to take my channel to the next level and let your viewers know you need their support to go to the next level. Let them know that you made some bad decisions. It's not about you being apologetic to us. It's about you forgiving yourself. You get what I'm saying? This is all for you. It's between you and God. We don't have nothing to do with that. But you're in the public eye, so we watching you. So at the end of the day, everything you do from here on got to be for you. You know what I mean? It's for you. You got to forgive yourself. You got to be at peace within yourself. And then once you have that, you could be at peace with your brothers. Forgive yourself, and now you'll be able to forgive others. Whatever resentment you have against your brothers, you need to cleanse your heart from that. It's toxic. It's poison. It's a cancer. That stuff is eating you alive. I've seen it in your videos. It's eating you alive. And a lot of people ain't going to tell you that because they want to see you crash out. They love it. I'm the only content creator that is speaking truth to power, to instill those values in you. You probably thought I was just a hater or somebody just talking from the sidelines, but that's not what it is. I'm speaking real truth to you. You know what I mean? I'm not exploiting your family. I'm not dragging you through the mud. I'm not cussing you out. I'm not doing none of those things. I'm speaking straight truth. You know what I mean? So you might not even have nobody to talk to, but don't link up with his enemies. Don't link up with the people that have been dragging your brother. Don't link up with the people you were defending your brother against. Think about how that looked. The very people that have been dragging your brothers, that you've been defending your brothers against, by you speaking negative of your brothers, you're being weaponized by the enemy to attack your own family. Think about how that looked. Think about the damage that causes. That's not cool. That's not cool at all, fam. So you got to really think about that. Like I said, I'm going to drop more jewels, but I'm trying to drop gems on all of y'all. All sorts of jewels, all sorts of key points. You know what I'm saying? Brother Kev, let me holler at you. You know you good at speaking. You're a knowledgeable man. You got knowledge about a lot of different things. You're not no clown. You're not no dummy. You know what's going on in the world. That's your sister at the end of the day. You said some things. Fam, I said similar things to fam, bro. I said similar stuff. I don't want to have nothing to do with you no more. Certain family member, I cut them off. There's certain family members I don't even talk to no more. Not that I don't want to. We just grew apart because we became adults and we moved on. But at the end of the day, those words, you know what I mean? That's still your sister. Yeah, she dragged y'all. Yeah, she disrespected. The husband disrespected. Some of those things, man, we can't even come back from. And I respect your decision. If that's what you want to do, you want to fall back, hey, it is what it is, dog. But at the end of the day, that's still your sister. And I know you love your sister. You know why? Because you said if anybody call your sister a bitch, you going to be on their tail. That shows that you got respect for your fam. That shows that you do, in fact, love your sister, but you're disappointed with her and you don't want to deal with none of that toxicity. And I get it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you guys, I would recommend, this is only a suggestion, delete all those videos. Don't feed the machine. Now, you know, I'm the type that be doing these videos. You came to me when you had that issue when I made that video about your bro. And you hit me up privately in a DM. And you explained a few things. And what did I do? I stopped making videos about your bro. I made a new video acknowledging that you hit me up. And because of that situation, I made a vow not to drag your brother, not to make no videos clowning him, not to do nothing because he's been through a lot. Had his Facebook shut down due to his ex-wife. Had all sorts of issues, all sorts of problems. I don't need to add no more fuel to the drama that he been through. He lost a lot, he's recovering, and it's a good look seeing him with his daughter doing his thing, getting some content in, being consistent. That's a good look. He's building himself up, he's building his brand, he's staying out of trouble. At the same time, I would recommend taking all them videos down. Take all them videos down. Let's get back to the content. Let's get back to creativity. You and your brother are talented. You guys working together, fam, y'all guys could take over the internet. Y'all know that already. Y'all got names that are well known. They know you. A lot of you brothers have a lot of female fan base. You guys got it locked. Y'all just don't understand. I mean, you probably already know what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all got a large female fan base and a lot of brothers that support y'all. You know what I mean? This situation here is toxic. It's not cool. Take down all them videos. You know what I mean? I understand you're a man. You got ego. You got pride. We all been there. But listen to me. Take down all those videos. Take them down. If your sis still continue, who cares? Do what you said. Move on. But take down the videos. Don't leave the fuel for these snakes and these serpents, these devils and demons who are going to twist your words no matter how you put it. Nobody's going to understand you the way you want them to. Only a few people really rock with you at the end of the day. But a lot of those words that are put out in the universe, it's falling on deaf ears because a lot of people are not trying to really take heed to the knowledge you might be spitting in regards to the situation. All of you guys are good influencers when it's time to be knowledge based and speak on some intellectual situations. Y'all know how to verbalize and speak and articulate yourselves, and you're very good at that. So I know you know better. You understand? That sister of yours, a lot of her decisions is being made out of emotions. You know that. Deep down inside, she's angry. It's not good, but at the same time, that's still your blood. And regardless of what anybody think, family comes first. So I don't know how you guys gonna figure this out. If you guys are gonna ever reconcile, if you guys are gonna ever get yourselves together, do what y'all need to do. But as a man, you know right from wrong. And of course, on all sides, y'all can see that all of y'all wrong in this situation, regardless of what. Let's stop the blame game. Let's stop who's at fault, who did it first. We not kids, bro. We men. We grown men with families. You know what I mean? We got responsibilities. So let's not talk about who did what first and all this blame stuff. Let's be accountable as men. You know what I mean? We're family. Family comes first. That's all that matters. So do the right thing. Take them videos down, post a new live, and just be positive. Erase all that negative energy. That's what's holding back platforms. That's why certain platforms be shadow banned, is because sometimes we we do so much negativity on social media that it's affecting our bottom line. You're not making the money you're supposed to. You're not getting the views you're supposed to. And if you get any views, it's not organic views that's positive, it's negative views. And when you look at the bottom line in terms of dollars, you're not even making no money. So you wasting a whole lot of time. You see what I mean? A lot of these people don't even care about your family, fam. I'm speaking on this because I'm a content creator and I know what negativity do. I know what drama does. Drama is bad for business and drama is horrible for family. It is never a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So I would recommend, like I said, holla at your brother, see how y'all gonna work this situation out. Take down all the videos, man. All the videos, all the evidence, everything that deals with this drama. Delete it. Take it down. Don't save it. Don't back it up. Delete them videos. You know what I mean? Delete them videos. Start from scratch. You and your family, you know what I'm saying, have a lot of opportunity. You guys are blessed and don't even realize how blessed you are. You're blessed, fam. Imagine you have a platform, a large platform. You guys can reach millions of people. You and your brother could change the whole world. You, your brother, and your sister can change lives because y'all got influence. Let's use that influence for positivity. Let's use that influence to show these people that thought your family was toxic and destructive, that y'all can literally rectify y'all situations. And now y'all can reconcile, get back to doing real content, get back to being family, and show the people, because a lot of people out here are hurting, and your family might be used in this time to show a lot of other families how it's done. Don't let that opportunity go by, because all of y'all platforms will begin to see a substantial growth. Because why? The world is watching. They're watching y'all crash out. You might not feel you crashed out. Your sister might not feel she's crashing out. Your brother might not feel he crashing out. It doesn't really matter who's right or wrong, fam. Let's just get back to content. Let's get back to positive vibes, positive energy. Let's get back to putting out truth. Let's get back to doing real content that people can actually learn and grow. That's what you want to do, you know? And I know you feel what I'm saying because you're a man that understands the science. You understand the politics of social media. You understand the news. You understand how things are and how things should be used, you know? You're a man of wisdom. So as a man of wisdom, you got 2 wives. They respect you. They see you. You got to be that example. You know what I mean? Again, everybody said things that people didn't like. You said things about your sister. She said things about you. It is what it is. But always remember, the public is watching. I'm watching. Other content creators is watching. People watching you, fam. And they're seeing how you handle this. If you guys cannot handle your family issues in a civil manner, it says a lot about business and how you would handle it. It says a lot about how you would handle a lot of different things. So you really got to think about that. You got to think about how the world see you. I mean, even in the scriptures, it says where Jesus was talking about, he was asking his disciples, who do men say that I am? Even the Messiah was asking his disciples, what are people saying about me? He was concerned. So as an influencer, as a talented man, as a family man, what are people saying about you, Kev? LaTruth, what are people saying about you? What are they saying about you? Toya, what are people really saying about you? Who do they really say that you are? These are things that you got to think about. You know, bugs are attacking me. So guys, I'm gonna pretty much get up on out of here. I'm gonna do more videos like this. Just keep it positive, bro. You know what I mean? I don't got no time to be negative. I ain't disrespect none of y'all. You know what I mean? I'm keeping everything content. This is content. This is real content. I ain't used none of y'all videos, even though I could, but I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to exploit y'all situation. And to the two brothers, y'all know that I'm good to do that. Y'all know what kind of work I do. So for me to be taking this route, it means something. It means that I know a lot of you guys, y'all got skills, y'all got talents, y'all got things that y'all could be doing right now. And I don't want to see y'all platforms fall apart due to drama. You know, we don't want to see that. You guys work too hard. Too hard. Y'all can bounce back. Y'all might be going through a drought. It is what it is. We all go through those droughts. But I believe that if you guys get over this lump, y'all be able to do a lot of different things in order to excel and grow. You know, it's just something that you got to do in today's day, man. You know, don't just entertain people, because it's not going to help you in the long run. At Robert, listen, man, you've been through a lot of drama, bro. You've been through a heck of a lot of drama. And most of the time you probably figure, man, I just don't care, bro. I'm going to say what I got to say. And I get it. All of that is cool, but it's still edging on the fire, bro. It's still edging on the fire. We don't need that. That's your sister. Whatever you did, whatever she did, fam, let's just stop this BS, bro. Like, for real, we all got family drama. We all been there. My family not perfect. Your family not perfect. This is not about shaming you guys. That's why I make these videos, because everybody that's pointing hands and judging y'all, they all got family drama, and they keep acting like they perfect. Everybody family got drama. Everybody family. You know what I mean? Ain't no perfect families out here. People be arguing in their houses, bro. They be arguing, throwing things, flipping. You know what I mean? It's just that when people come outside, they put on this fake facade, like everybody is good. Man, you ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling me. So at the end of the day, you got to reconcile with your sister. Even if y'all don't talk right now, even if you got to let things cool off for a minute, then it is what it is. Let things cool off. You know what I mean? Kind of take a break. You know, even if you and your sister can't talk right now, it's a good idea to just fall back, remove all videos, and just be positive about the situation until things kind of cool down, and then y'all could kind of have that conversation. You know what I mean? Because sometimes things take time to heal. Listen, wounds take time to heal. You know? Wounds take time to heal. Sometimes the scab is still there, and you just can't, you know, do what it need to do. The scab need to fall off on its own. If you try to pick it, it's gonna open back up the wound. So every time y'all talk about this situation, you're just opening up the wounds. You know what I mean? If Kev speak, the sister wounds open up. If the sister speak, then Robert's wounds open up, and it's vice versa. It just keeps happening over and over and over. And nobody's healing in the process. You guys need to heal from this situation. It's been going on too long, man. This been going on too long. Too long. Listen, let me tell you guys something, man. I've been in the clouds, bro. I've been in the clouds over the years, doing my regular content and kind of listening in to live streams from you guys every now and then, not all the time, but I would see content and I'm like, bro, you guys, man, y'all been through a lot of different issues, a lot of drama, bro. It's too much, man. It really is too much for you guys to continue doing this, bro. So what I recommend, like I said, delete all the videos, have a fresh new start. If you got to take a break from talking with each other, then take that break. But don't have bitterness towards one another. That's still your fam. That's still your blood sister. It is what it is. I don't know if y'all all share the same father. No shade, no disrespect. It's just that I know that if people don't share the same father, then technically you're not blood brothers and sisters. You might be sisters by the pure fact your mom gave birth, but if you share different fathers, you're not blood brothers, blood sisters. You know what I mean? That's a truth that a lot of people never really discuss, you know? But that doesn't mean that even if that's not true, that you disrespect one another. It doesn't mean that. It means that you still got to respect one another because she's still your sister. All I'm saying is that you don't want to go through life angry at one another forever. You don't want to keep doing that. You know, you want to be positive. So, guys, I'm going to get up on out of here, man. Y'all take care. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you think about the work. If you feel I'm doing a good job, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Support the show. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you feel I'm doing a horrible job and my content suck, let me know in the comments on how I can improve to do these positive videos, because you, the viewers, make the channel. So, you know, all your comments are welcome. Just be respectful. You know what I mean? Don't come in here with none of that ray stuff, because I'm not going to tolerate that. You know, be respectful. I'll read your comments. I'll even answer your comments, you know, but I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. All right? I'm a grown man. I don't got no time for all that stuff. You know what I mean? If you're going to come at me, bring some